Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention? The program will begin in a few moments. Please make sure all cellular phones and electronic devices are switched off at this time. If you have any emergency needs, please notify an usher immediately. Thank you for your cooperation. Once again, may I have your attention? The program is about to begin. Please take a moment to make sure all cellular phones and electronic devices are switched off at this time. Access to the arena floor for personal photographs is not permitted until after the ceremony. Professional photographs are being taken of each graduate as they walk across the stage and are congratulated by the president. If you have any emergency needs, please notify an usher immediately. Please find your seat at this time, and thank you for your cooperation.
As we begin, I invite you to join me in a spirit of prayer. God of grace, we gather today filled with gratitude and anticipation, celebrating a milestone in the lives of these beloved graduates. In these sacred moments and rituals, we honor and acknowledge the unique journey of all who have been part of their learning, families, teachers, mentors, and friends, and for all those who have gone before, on whose shoulders we stand as individuals and as community. May this ceremony be a time of inspiration, reflection, and celebration as we honor the past, embrace the present, and step into the future with courage and hope. Amen.
Of 2020 and 2021. Students from both of those classes have been invited to join us today, and many are here, and we are so happy to see you. In a moment, we'll hear greetings from the university president, but first, I would like to introduce the people sitting here on stage. Bridget Yaden, Associate Provost for Undergraduate Programs and Professor of Hispanic and Latino Studies. Ann Aumann, Dean, College of Natural Sciences and Professor of Biology. Cameron Bennett, Dean, College of Professional Studies and Professor of Music. Daniel Lee, Vice President for University Relations. Mike Halverson, University Marshal and Professor of History and Director of Innovation Studies. Taranija Lucas, member of the class of 2023 and one of today's student commencement speakers. Seatley Sapeda Ricon, member of the class of 2023 and our second student commencement speaker. Alan Belton, the president of Pacific Lutheran University. Alana Mayers-Taylor, today's commencement speaker. Colleen Hacker, professor of kinesiology. Joanna Royce Davis, Vice President for Student Life. Bruce Deal, Regent. Scott Squires, Regent. David Ward, Dean, College of Health Professions and Professor of Marriage and Family Therapy. Patricia Bixel, Interim Dean, College of Humanities, Interdisciplinary Studies and Social Sciences. The Reverend Jen Rood, University Pastor. Jeff Foy, Associate Provost for Graduate Programs and Continuing Education. And now I ask you to welcome Alan Belton, PLU's President, as he brings you greetings.
We respectfully acknowledge that as we convene today, we do so on the ancestral lands of the Puyallup peoples. We pay respect to the First Peoples who gathered here, to elders past and present, and to all Indigenous peoples of this region, and thank them for generations of stewardship of our natural resources. Graduates, all of us here, your families, your friends, PLU faculty, PLU staff, our Board of Regents, our honored guests, we join together in congratulating you on achieving your bachelor's, master's, and doctoral degrees. My graduation gift to you today is that I'm going to cede the majority of my speaking time so that you can hear from two of your fellow students. I do, however, want to take just a moment to thank our graduates and to recognize their accomplishments and the indelible and positive impression that they have left on PLU. You have done the extraordinary. You've navigated through a college experience marked by a global pandemic, motivated by your self-belief and driven by your sense of purpose. Today marks a great success, and I hope this accomplishment emboldens you to step confidently into your next opportunities. You are the embodiment of PLU's mission-inspired commitment to thoughtful inquiry, service, leadership, and care for people, community, and Earth. You will leave the Tacoma Dome today with degrees from 48 different programs and an average GPA of 3.55, the highest in 30 years. Notice the biggest cheers came from the parents. 63% of you are graduating with honors and 100 of you are graduating summa cum laude. Nearly a quarter of you gained global perspective through study away. Nearly half of you will graduate with at least one minor, and 2 of you, who shall remain nameless, will graduate with 4 minors. 15% of you will will have more than one major, and one of you, who shall also remain nameless, is also graduating with 4 majors. I think we know their family is sitting right up there. 100 of you have a military affiliation, and 44 are veterans. Look to those yellow student athlete banners around your necks. 9 team Northwest Conference championships and 1 individual national champion. And finally, 190 of you are, like me, the first in your family to graduate with an undergraduate or graduate degree. Congratulations. As we celebrate the graduation of this class, we also honor your accomplishments and recognize the mark you have left on PLU. Thank you for learning with us. Thank you for challenging us to think in new and exciting ways. Thank you for your commitment to making the world a better place for all of us and for all of those who will follow. Congratulations to each and every one of you.
At commencement, it is PLU's tradition to extend special recognition to our retiring faculty. This year, 10 of our faculty colleagues have elected to enter retirement. Together, they represent many years of dedicated teaching, scholarship, and service to the university and to their professional communities. As I read your name, faculty colleagues, would each of you please stand and accept our gratitude for your years of service? And I would ask that the audience please hold your applause until I read all 10 names. Thank you. Jeffrey Bell Hansen, Professor of Music and Director of Orchestral Activities. Mayor Blocker, Resident Assistant Professor of Art and Design. Corey Brown, Assistant Professor of Business. Natalie Optebeek, Associate Professor of English. Paul Tagles, Associate Professor of Music. Genevieve Williams, Associate Professor and Interim Director of the Library. Greg Williams, Professor of Education. Greg Utes, Professor of Music. And Dana Zeichkin, Associate Professor of Music. Nursing. I didn't just change your career at the last minute, Dana. Nursing. Please join me in thanking our colleagues. To all of our colleagues who are retiring, I speak on behalf of your students and colleagues by saying we will miss you. You have made PLU a better place for generations to come. For all you have done, we say thank you. Our student commencement speakers were selected through a nomination and application process and are asked to share reflections on behalf of the graduating class. Today, we will hear from 2 speakers. First, Taranija Lucas, who is a candidate for a Bachelor's of Social Work. As an active member of the PLU community, Ms. Lucas was a member and secretary of the Phi Alpha Honor Society for Social Workers. She was also a member of the Black Student Union and participated in the Students of Color Retreat. Most recently, her capstone project was a senior spotlight on PLU News. After graduation, Ms. Lucas plans to attend graduate school for social work. Please welcome Ms. Lucas.
Hi, welcome, class of 2023. I stand here as proof for anyone questioning whether or not higher education is feasible. I, a Black woman, single mother, and a first-generation college student, made it here today with the odds stacked against me. I am not looking for pity, as I am not what I have been through, but what I have overcome. It has been an honor and a privilege to lay the foundation so that my daughter has a clear path to follow. With any experience in life, it will always be what you make of it. If you have a negative outlook, you will find negativity. Remaining optimistic during my time at PLU has led me to success. To the professors that allowed me to bring my daughter to class, no questions asked, thank you. To the lifelong friends I made here that helped me through this journey, thank you. To the Black Student Union for providing me a place on campus where I could be unapologetically Black, thank you. To my family and friends who helped me with childcare, among other things, and provided unconditional love and support, thank you. To Tamra, my amazing mentor, who was my blueprint for what a strong, educated Black woman looks like, thank you. And to my daughter, Alana, my biggest motivator, for your patience and understanding on the several occasions I had to do schoolwork instead of being present with you, thank you. I gave it my all, but not at the expense of my mental health. I was never afraid to put me first. I'm no valedictorian, but I stand here before you today because I chose to be authentically and unapologetically myself, and others admired that in me. I will not be remembered as the student that kept her mouth shut. And that's okay, because speaking my truth has provided me with so many opportunities, like standing here on this stage today. So here's to new beginnings. Congratulations, class of 2023.
Next, we'll hear from Seatley Cepeda Rincon, who is a candidate for a bachelor's in nursing. As the PLU Women's Lacrosse All-American and team captain for 2 years, Seatley has demonstrated her leadership and dedication to teamwork. Her Delta Iota Chi Nursing Service Club and Sigma Theta Tau International Honor Society of Nursing membership further underscore her commitment to academic excellence and community service. After graduating magna cum laude, Seatley will enter the nursing field, becoming one of the 8% of Latina nurses in the United States. Please welcome Ms. Cepeda Rincon.
I'm so excited to be here. This is great. Okay, so, hola, bienvenidos, and welcome family, friends, faculty, staff, and my fellow members of the good-looking class of 2023. My name is Seatley Cepeda Rincon, and my family had no idea I was giving this speech. Surprise! I have 3 minutes to say a lot, so I'm going to focus on what's important. In elementary school, I was often pulled out of my regular classes to play word games with a nice lady. It wasn't until I was older that I realized the nice lady was a speech therapist. If only she could see me now. Coming from a low-income immigrant family with no higher education, not even a high school diploma, the statistics say I'm not supposed to be here. Today, I am the first in my family to graduate with a bachelor's degree. It doesn't matter what the statistics say. You can have every odd stacked up against you, but what you do, how you react to those odds will determine where you will go. Every single one of you has had to fight your own battles and had to overcome adversity to be able to walk across this stage today. I want to tell you all I'm proud of you. Everyone up here is proud of you, and you should be proud of yourself. Thank you. If I had to choose one word to describe our class, it would be resilient. We literally completed our degree through a global pandemic. We had to learn how to navigate college before COVID, during, and this new normal that we got our senior years. We had to endure random fire drills in the middle of the night, spring semester with no AC in the dorms, losing our loot card and realizing how much we rely on it for everything. And I know we will all miss getting into our cars and wondering if today would be the day our catalytic converter got stolen. Despite these little annoying occurrences, PLU has provided us with many opportunities, lifelong friendships and experiences, those late night home runs and even later nights in the library, free t-shirt events at the Red Square, and having a meal and laughing over it with your friends in the UC. Having your friends live down the hall from you will turn into your friends living a few miles, a few hours, or a few states away. After today, most of us are going to be entering the real world, a world where we think we understand and we are familiar with, but it's a world so different from the one we have been living in these past few years. In the classroom, we talked about the world events, discussed the ethics behind politics, and argued over how the world should be run. But we all did this through a little bubble that is PLU. And that bubble is bursting with every second that we sit here. Slowly but surely, the comfort of being in this bubble is going to be gone. Change for all of us is imminent. And change is scary. But you know what's scarier? You not changing as the world around you does. I know that was like a really good ending, but like I have more to say. So I do want to give some thanks to the most influential people in my life. I had no idea what college was until the 7th grade when I joined a program called AVID. This program taught me what college was and how I was going to get here. To my AVID teachers, Ms. Luna and Mr. Frazier, I'm up here because of you. Whew. It's hard to read when there's like tears in my eyes. To my lacrosse team, you guys have changed my life in more ways than you'll ever know. I love you guys. To my mamá, mi papá, mis hermanos y mis abuelitos y mi familia, a ustedes les dejo este logro y con ustedes lo comparto. I leave you with this, a quote from a really smart woman. It's me, I'm the smart woman. Don't stand still watching the world change. Take that first step to change the world. Class of 2023, we did it!
Thank you, Taranija and Seatley, for sharing your thoughts with us today. Let's give them both another round of applause. And I now invite President Belton to come forward for the purpose of a special presentation.
Aren't you glad I ceded my time? As we celebrate the graduation of our remarkable students, we also formally welcome another distinguished member to the Lute community. Today it is my distinct pleasure and privilege on behalf of the university to confer an honorary degree of Doctor of Humane Letters honoris causa upon Alana Myers Taylor. This is a defining occasion in the life of a university because so few honorary degrees are presented. They are reserved for those who fully and powerfully exemplify the core values of our university. So at PLU, honorary degrees are awarded to those who are living examples of the outstanding potential for each of our graduates, and are reserved, in other words, for those who live a life of vocation, for those who pursue their wild and precious hopes and dreams, for those who, by their singular vision and achievements, make a positive impact among the world and in service to others. Alana Myers Taylor certainly meets this high standard. And so to help me present her honorary doctorate degree, I am pleased to invite Dr. Colleen Hacker to escort Alana to the podium.
It is my honor to introduce our 2023 PLU commencement speaker, Alana Myers-Taylor. I have come to know Alana as a fellow member of the Olympic family, having our careers overlap in 2 different Winter Olympic Games. First in Sochi, Russia in the 2014 Games, and then in Pyeongchang, South Korea in 2018. Alana earned her bachelor's degree in exercise science at George Washington University, a master's degree in sport management, and then a second master's degree and MBA in finance from the Keller Graduate School. Alana is a remarkable person, an exceptional athlete, and a kind and thoughtful leader. She wears many hats as an athlete, a wife, a mother, an activist, a leader, whose storied career in the sport of bobsledding has made her the most decorated Black athlete in the history of the Winter Olympic Games. She has accomplished many firsts in her sport, becoming the first woman to earn a spot on the United States national men's bobsled team as the 4-man bobsled pilot. She went on to become the first woman to win a medal in international competition in a men's event. Alana was named her sport's Athlete of the Year 4 different times and received the Athlete's Choice Award twice. If you know anything about bobsledding, the beginning of this next sentence will not surprise. From concussions to a partially torn Achilles tendon, to testing positive for COVID-19 at her most recent Olympic Games, where Alana was forced to train in isolation, confined to her Olympic Village dorm room prior to competition, Alana has proven time and again that she can overcome any obstacle thrown her way. Her list of accolades are truly, and literally historic and unprecedented. She is a 4-time Olympic bobsledder and was flag bearer for Team USA in the 2022 Winter Olympic Games in Beijing. Being selected by your fellow Olympians as the flag bearer is perhaps the most prestigious honor any Olympian can achieve. After earning 2 historic podium finishes in 2022, as I mentioned before, she is now the most decorated Black athlete in Winter Olympic Games history with 5 Olympic medals. Alana now shows the world that mom athletes can compete, and they win at the highest level of sport. She also uses her platform to advocate for racial justice and disability inclusion. She has served as the athlete director for USA Bobsled and Skeleton Board, is a mentor for Classroom Champions, an organization that empowers children to thrive academically, socially, and emotionally. She was elected as a trustee of the Women's Sports Foundation and later served as their president. She is generous with her leadership, expertise, and time in her role on the Athlete Advisory Panel. Countless community service events nationally, and many congressional visits to Capitol Hill in Washington, D.C. Alana may tell you that her most rewarding role is as a mother to her 2 beautiful boys. Her son Nico was born with Down syndrome and profound hearing loss, and now is 3, and her son Noah is just a few months old. She works tirelessly to advocate for equity and inclusion in sport and in society. Audience members, and especially to our 2023 23 POU graduates, it's my honor to bring to the podium Alana Myers-Taylor.
I'm going to go a little off script here, but that's okay. But from what I see of the audience and what I see of you guys out there, I am so excited for what the future has in store for you. You know, there's a lot of talk about the real world, but you guys should not be worried at all. Because if you take that same enthusiasm you've shown here today, you guys are going to be just fine. I know it. I may date myself by asking this question. In fact, I'm sure I will, because many of you graduates weren't even a thought of conception at the time, let alone being alive. But does anybody remember the film Cool Runnings? Yeah, I got some. Yeah. Well, it's a great one. Maybe not the most factual, but I highly recommend it. But in case you missed it, it's about the sport of bobsled. It's about what I do. I like to think I'm a little bit better than those guys, but that's what I do. That's why I was invited to speak to you here today. It's why I'm standing on this stage right now, and it's the thing in my life that I'm best known for and most accomplished in, and none of it was supposed to happen. It wasn't the plan. 17 years ago, I put on a cap and gown just like you today and proudly attended my own college graduation. At that time, perhaps like many of you right now, I had plans for my future. I had my path figured out, and none of it had anything to do with driving a sled at 90 miles per hour down an ice-covered mountain. This morning, I'd like to share 2 stories with you about what has happened since then. The first story is about failure. I was recruited to play college softball. If you know anything about softball or baseball, you may know that these sports are ripe with statistics, and by all of those measures, I was a pretty good player. I dreamed of playing at the Olympic level. I dreamed of being part of the 2008 U.S. Olympic softball team, and I dreamed of an Olympic medal. As I sat down for my graduation, just like you are right now, all of this was on my still-forming life to-do list, and it was highlighted with lots of stars. Fortunately for me, though I certainly didn't see it that way, I failed. I got my shot at the Olympic softball team, but when the tryout arrived, I had what can only be described as the worst tryout in the history of tryouts. I choked. I dropped the ball, figuratively and literally. To my shock and crushing disappointment, I did not make the team. The first big plan of my life was a failure. And just to rub some deep salt in my wound, it had been announced that 2008 would be the last time softball would be a part of the Olympic Games. So not only had I failed, but there would be no second chances. Now, with the grace of perspective that comes with the passing of time, I know this was one of the best things to ever happen to me. It forced me to pivot to a new dream, refocus, and prepare more vigilantly than I ever had before. Had I not failed on that day, it's a virtual certainty that this girl who was born and raised in the heat of Atlanta would never have seen the inside of a bobsled. If not for me taking a chance by trying, failing, and getting back up, the thing that I'm best known for now might have never happened. Failing is not a bad thing. Not trying is. This will be a hard thing to keep in mind when it's actually happening to you, when you're in the middle of your own failures. So it's worth giving a little thought to now when you're not. As you leave here today to pursue items on your own life's to-do list, especially the big ones, you will fail. That is a virtual certainty. That might be the best thing that ever happens to you. It may open a door you don't even know exists right now. It might lead you to the thing someday that you are best known for. Failing is not a bad thing. Not trying is. My second story is about the most intimidating opponent I've ever faced. My arch rival, I suppose. And it happened not too long ago. In January of last year, I got off the plane in Beijing, China, along with my 1-year-old son, Nico, my husband, Nick, who is a coach and a member of the U.S. bobsled team, and my father, who came along to take care of my son, Nico. Anyone remember COVID? Yeah? It was kind of a big deal for a little bit there. Well, upon arriving to the Olympics, we all promptly tested positive for COVID. It's worth pointing out that prior to arriving to Beijing, we had been competing on the professional bobsledding circuit in Europe that, like pretty much all professional leagues during the sports COVID era, was very tightly controlled in a COVID bubble. We were fully vaccinated, had booster shots, and had been tested countless times. Perhaps not coincidentally, just before arriving to China, a journalist misquoted me in a news story seeming to criticize the Chinese government. We'll never know if that had anything to do with the entire Taylor family getting entire big fat F on our final COVID exams, but for any of you contemplating adding compete in the Olympics in China to your list of goals, I strongly suggest waiting to talk to the media until after your COVID results have come in. This failed test, what this meant was that I might not be able to compete at all. What this meant was that the last 4 years of my life chasing the Olympic dream might fall apart just days before the finish line. What this meant was that I would have to be isolated in a hotel room for the next 9 days, 24 hours a day. What this meant was that I would be away from my infant son overnight for the first time in his life and mine, that I would have to pump breast milk in my room and pass it to a Chinese hotel worker who would then bring it to my father in another room to feed my son. What this meant was that I would have to figure out how to turn my hotel room into a gym so I could prepare for the biggest athletic competition of my life. What this meant was my stress levels soared through the roof, and I had to call on every bit of energy I had that should have been going into preparing for my races, not to completely break down mentally, physically, and emotionally. What this meant was that my chances of beating the all-powerful German team, by far the strongest, best funded, most technologically advanced bobsled team in the world, were all but gone. There was just no way. My most intimidating opponent was not COVID, nor was it the Germans. It was myself. It was what I was telling myself was or was not longer possible because of the things I could not control. My most intimidating opponent was inside my head. Fortunately, my husband is an excellent coach, both physically and mentally. So how do we get through this when it appeared that everything was out of control? Well, I can smile about it today, but I wasn't smiling then. It wasn't easy, and it was not without a lot of doubts, anger, and a few tears. I did one thing over and over again. I made the daily list of the things that I could control, and that's all I focused on. Often during this time, that list was short, but there was always something that I could control. Always many things I also could not. Seeing the difference on a daily basis was what kept me sane and focused on the reason I was in Beijing in the first place. I could not control whether the twice daily COVID tests would turn up positive or negative. No sense in wasting energy on that. But I could control finding the heaviest objects in my room and to use them as makeshift weights during the time so I could continue training. So I did. I could not physically push a sled jump in and drive it down the track, but I could do that in my mind over and over again. So I did. I can assure you, your most intimidating opponent in life will be yourself, and what you tell yourself is possible and what is not. And I'll prove it to you right now. If I asked you to stand from your chair right now, this very minute, and run a marathon, could you do it? I'm sure some of you would say, bring it on, I got this, and most of you probably like, heck no. Now let me ask you this. Think of the most important person in your life. Who is it? Is it your mom or dad, a sibling? Maybe you have a child. Who is that person for you? If I told you you had to get up from your chair right now and run 26.2 miles, or that person was going to die today, could you do it? I'm sure that heck no just became a heck yes. What you tell yourself matters. It makes all the difference in the world. I got out of that hotel room in Beijing just in time to compete. And a few days later, I won this medal. And a few days after that, I won this medal. And this one made me the most decorated black athlete in the history of the Olympic Games. And this happened because I failed. Because I tried and I failed. So I tried again. This happened because when things got really, really hard, I focused only on what I could control. And this happened because I realized my biggest opponent was not illness or the Germans or anything other than what I was telling myself was or was not possible. As I leave you here today, I encourage you to fail fearlessly, to focus on what you can control, and to be mindful of what you tell yourself is and is not possible. I believe if you do these things, someday, somehow, it will lead you to your own medal-worthy winning moment. Thank you, and congratulations to the class of 2023.
Once again, the newest member of the PLU Alumni Committee, Dr. Alana Mayers-Taylor. And I now ask the President to come to the podium. We now turn to the conferral of degrees. Candidates for all bachelor's degrees, please stand as you are able. Mr. President, on behalf of the faculty of Pacific Lutheran University, I have the honor of presenting to you the candidates who have been approved for their respective bachelor's degrees.
By virtue of the charter granted by the state of Washington and on the recommendation of the faculty and by the authority committed to me by the Board of Regents, I hereby confer upon you the respective bachelor's degree for which you are now presented.
Bachelor's candidates, please move your tassels on your caps to the left side. And now take your seats. We'll be with you more in a second. Candidates for all master's degrees, please stand as you are able. Mr. President, on behalf of the faculty of Pacific Lutheran University, I have the honor of presenting to you the candidates who have been approved for their respective master's degrees.
By virtue of the charter granted by the state of Washington and on the recommendation of the faculty and by the authority committed to me by the Board of Regents, I hereby confer upon you the respective master's degree for which you are now presented.
And you all turned your tassels when you got your bachelor's degrees, so you can just have a seat. Thank you. And now, candidates for all doctoral degrees, please stand as you are able. Mr. President, on behalf of the faculty of Pacific Lutheran University, I have the honor of presenting to you PLU's candidates who have been approved for their doctoral degrees. These students are members of the School of Nursing and will receive the Doctor of Nursing Practice degree.
By virtue of the charter granted by the state of Washington and on the recommendation of the faculty, and by the authority committed to me by the Board of Regents, I hereby confer upon each of you the doctoral degree for which you are now presented.
Doctoral candidates, please be seated. All degree candidates are requested to come forward as directed by the marshals. We begin with the bachelor's degree candidates, then the master's degree candidates, and then our doctoral class. For those of you in the audience, as we prepare the graduates to walk across the stage, please look in your programs for the order of the degrees. The order of the degrees and the names of students begin on page 8. Dr. Yaden and Dr. Foy, please come forward to begin the reading of names.
The next degree is the Bachelor of Arts. Luis Reyes.
Teranasia Faith Catherine Lucas.
Stephanie Aparicio Zambrano.
Jody Lynn Holman.
Madison Danielle Keaton.
Elizabeth Hunt.
Kayla Marie Neely.
Sheridan Rose Moore.
Kaylin Lord.
Madison A. Houston.
Kara Atkinson.
Jennifer Granados.
Samuel Albert Zilke.
Moses Ramos Orozco.
Emma E. Hazenberg.
Andre DeJohn Jones II.
Rebecca Lynn Pierce.
Bethany McConan Gorma.
Marley Ann Cochran.
Naomi Atnafu.
Donovan James Torres Long.
Madeline Blythe Murphy.
Anna Tien Hren.
Autumn Jane Johansson.
Ingrid Jacqueline Bernal Salgado.
Stephen Paul Soulsby.
Carlos de Jesus Alvarez Ayala.
Elisa Morley.
Keisha Jaser Lager Vanispool.
Emily Catherine Solan.
Elian Perron Lopez.
Henry Alejandro Coronado Volta.
Lily Grace Talbot.
Parker Lars Brocker Knapp.
Jessica Marie Hansen.
Olivia Rose Brownfield.
Ashley Dominique Johnson.
Jaden M. Forey.
Mackenzie Caroline Hart Lindgren.
Annika Renee Amberg.
Tara Menon.
Rinoa Estelle Standard.
Cassidy May Conrad.
Tamber Sean Price.
Sky Maria Cordero.
Jade Catherine Van Eggs.
Trinity Niara Johnson.
Kelsey Michelle Turner.
Yvonne Marcoud.
Koa Leah Beck.
Wyatt Logan George Cromans.
Anna Lee Beach.
Aiden Logan Schroyer.
Courtney Sue Winner.
Anna Nu Kan Nguyen.
Jessica Carol Franco.
Owen Patrick White.
Denisa Leanne Farr.
Sarah Marie Packett.
Danisha Courtney Lorraine Vashenko Klein.
Michaela Jean Whalen.
Leah Rayanne Jeffson.
Greta Lawrence Schwartz.
Grayson Elizabeth Nottage.
Bethany Marie Igros Lizama.
Ashley Ling Gormley.
Jacob Wesley Pyatt.
Brianna Rose Cross.
Connor Mitchell Davis.
Aoife Rainbow Binions.
Travis J. Reedy.
Taylor Nicole McKechnie.
Alexander Reed Perfect.
Jasneet Kaur Sandhu.
Dylan Charles Barnett.
Adriana Grace Martinez.
Terry Guan Ajifu.
Brooke Elizabeth Nelson.
Lena Flanagan.
Kia Grace Miller.
Fulton Leigh Moku Bryant Anderson.
Sahara Marie Jones.
Sarah Jean Calvin Supel.
Miranda Lorraine Gonzalez.
Marcin Michael Corral.
Venice Coral Jakochuk.
Emily Grace Meltzer.
Emma Claire Topan.
Ania Alice Pickett.
Connor Musser.
Hannah Louise Stage Harvey.
Braden Edward Earl McNeil.
Riley Elaine Berniskny.
Allison Pamela Lassard.
Annika Elizabeth Johanna Nordleaf Nelson.
Matthew Michael Ugovic.
Isaac Madsen Bibot.
Avery Peter Carlson.
Helena Maria Waterton.
Felix Michael Halverson.
Sophia Magdalena McDonald.
Jonah A. Meyer.
Jack Blair Johnson.
Nick Etzel.
Travis Wayne McDonald, Jr.
Michael Andrew Peters.
Rylan Moulton.
Dylan Nicholas Ruggieri.
Sky Elodie Llewellyn.
Salim Theo Jesse Hauk.
Caitlin Ann Reagan.
Nate Ness.
Andrew L. Bauer.
Catherine Michelle Anderson.
Shane Daniel Kalani Tam Switzer.
Erin Elizabeth Swanson.
Cord Allen Tuttle.
Rebecca Ann Amen.
Grant Douglas Hoskins.
Saifullah Gibran Pennick.
Masum Rial.
Unza Karen Rabanarivo.
Vera Hermione Panescu Wright.
Idris Jamal Thomas II.
Isabel Garza.
Cora Meyer.
Madison Simone Barr.
Grace Elizabeth Atkins.
Taylor John White.
Oscar Daniel Orm.
Caitlin Ashley Cook.
Helen Juliana Plotkin.
Kiara Janae Williams.
Melanie Bart.
Ariana Renee Gales.
Natalie Ruth Allgard.
Yuto Yawada.
Jay Sean Ford.
Andres Jr. Pedro Miguel.
Justin James Chase.
Ayu Umatsu.
Logan Cooper Roselle.
Tina Cow.
Carolyn Escobedo.
Adaline Bashira Martinez Lugamendez.
Kayla Munson.
Thorin Breyer Grauman.
Devin Daniel Davila.
Grace Marjorie Holt.
Dayan Ann K. Perez.
Micah Dawn Fender.
Courtney Eilina Tudor.
Emily Rose Powell.
Elizabeth Ann Derringer.
Emily Emmerich Anastasia Pennington Davis.
Magdalene Claire Nyberger.
Nolan James.
Lilia Arlene Wardle.
Eris Jordan Moore.
Daniel George Sampson.
Kaden Elizabeth Kello Mertz.
Matthew David Wachholtz. Did he read one or something? Kaylin Yoshihiro Colescott. Marissa Ann Dallaire.
The next degree is the Bachelor of Arts in Communication. Sarah Therese Fox.
Vilda Aker.
Tony Narasia Stefani Colwell.
Madison Ray Watkins.
Ryan Michael Brown.
Kayla Marie Hoy.
Matthew Mitchell Toller.
Abby May Acuna.
Abigail Lynn Cox.
Charlene Anohea Miley Lauli Pangalinan Alden.
Caleb C. Lawson.
Camila Teresa Hernandez.
Francisco Lee Lugo.
Lovely Isma McKay.
Alexandra Joy Reed.
Haley Nguyen. The following students have earned Bachelor of Arts in Education. Jessie Joy Maria Doherty.
Vanessa Vasquez.
Caitlin Helen Smith.
Elizabeth Ruth Irene Hawes.
Gavin Emmett Knapp.
Megan Moore.
Jose Eden Cisneros Ramos.
Larson Christian Fairbairn. Gunnar Axel Squires. Jace Walter Keim.
All right. The following students have earned Bachelors of Arts in Kinesiology. Tyler Koichi Perpignan.
Peyton Marie Duff.
John Darrell Mattis.
Brisa Guadalupe Ramos Rosas.
Ryan Kent Griffith.
The next degree is the Bachelor of Business Administration. Brennan Michael Blevins.
Kennedy Chase Weeble.
Kellen Thomas Crank.
Jenny Demesa Lansing.
Ryan Stephen Baird.
Zoe J. Smith.
Hunter Mitchell Briggs.
Alexis Marie Rodriguez.
Madeline Louise Similik.
Audrey Jean Bratton.
Ava Catherine Ann Edmonds.
Alani Hong Win.
Chloe May Benson.
Ba Tha.
Keela Caitlin Cruz.
Venus Tran Wen.
Elizabeth Grace Reardon.
Ian Gutierrez.
Archer James Cogwell.
Celia Solsta Norman.
Jillian Rose Costello.
Julia Marie Gonzalez Wolf.
Olav Anderson Stanton.
Lawrence Kenneth Roback III.
Brent Allen Child.
Eric Arthur Cooper.
Brendan Allen Toole.
Jessica Pauline Apostol Morales.
Sean Curtis Kaufman.
Adrian Murillo.
Alexander Joseph Boyd.
Abdulghani Hashid Musa.
Spencer Allen Howell.
Nanea Maikailoa Kalama.
Joshua Thomas Gibson.
Adriana Nunez.
Christian T. Cambridge.
Sydney Ray Cameron.
Ava Annalise Nelson.
Ariana Rose Harrion.
Deanna Pelavan.
Alexander David Gillies.
Kyler Anthony Torrenes.
Noah James Dunham.
Alam Hassan.
Logan Patrick Shimsky.
Aaron Miller.
Thomas John Hansen.
Janelle Brockman.
Alejandro Pérez Dolores.
Justin Chase Wanton.
Charles Benjamin Cutter.
Gunnar James Legler.
Andrew Christian Wright.
Josiah William Carter.
Sean Kerr McCurdy. Isaac Solomon Cordova. Paniao Lindsay. Hannah Simone Rowlett Wisty. Isabella Paulina Solorzano.
The next degree is the Bachelor of Fine Arts. Kaylin Abigail Lavon Morrison.
Mackenzie May Mayhem.
Olivia Caroline Bentley.
Georgia Grace Smith.
Ayala Grace Roberts.
Adrian Garrett Slavic.
Natalie Lauren Hodges.
Jordan Anita Gibson.
Tiana Elise Price.
Bua Berg.
Annie Catherine Taylor.
Taulangi Fahamahosili. Sorry.
Tristan Luke Winnislaw.
Jada Haley Keister.
Anna Christine Van Vliet.
Elizabeth Kim. Hurry up. Mason James Joe. The following students have earned a Bachelor of Music. Kayla Monet Lindquist.
Raylana Stewart Hyra.
Christopher Frederick Hildenbrand.
Lindsay Margaret Hansen.
Naomi Elizabeth Southard.
Maria Victoria Kowalski.
Jacinda Ray Saffer.
Arthur Saya Keast.
Trevor Michael Hansen.
The next degree is the Bachelor of Music Education. Haley Marie Wharton.
Daniela Valentinovna Menchik.
Trevor Terrence Kitola.
Emma Grace Christensen.
Robin Marie Wessel.
Gabriel Casey Phobes.
Margaret Sheldon.
Madison Jean Ely.
Jacob Stephen Johnson.
Dylan Patrick.
Autumn Rose Lyle.
Jason Deaver Partial.
Brooklyn K. Sudanovich Eddy.
The following students have earned Bachelor of Musical Arts. Henry Louis Hassner.
Kenneth William Prince.
Elise Irene Driscoll.
Olivia Quinn Jones.
The following students have earned a Bachelor of Science. Maria del Carmen Villalobos.
Carissa Simone Birdsong.
Mary Wynn.
May Alexis Sullivan.
Win Tan Tran.
Blake Wagner Clapp.
Aaliyah Jordan Truman.
Sarah Christine Davis.
Caitlin Andrade.
Elizabeth Rose Racine.
Emily Ness.
Jacob Emery Engington.
Felicia Fan.
Julian Christopher Marsh.
Francois Richard Lalagou.
Ingvild Gulbertson Nordstad.
Matthew Neal Lewis.
Cindy Daly Ocatlan Garcia.
Julia Amatis Navidi.
Claire Liliana Calderon.
Olivia Richards Berg.
Wyatt J. Tayon.
Elena Joy Schmidt.
David Michael Gilman.
Chantel Nicole Beagle.
Holden Channing Smith.
Chloe Alexandra Hodson.
Dalen Rumanov Todorov.
Amber Ray Schiesler.
Emily Ryan Parker.
Allison Joyce Shefflow.
Nathan Eric Edwards.
Gan Wilcox.
Benjamin Brad Lee Poplin.
Raina Kim.
Echo Velasquez.
Jessica E. Yan.
Yewan Lee.
Vasilisa Pavlovna Chirina.
Shelby Lynn Nauta.
John K. Kongsuk.
Cayman Bullen.
Natty Urbano.
Kyle Andrew Cross.
Stacy Duran Guerrero.
Evan Rolf Ringler.
Cole Parker Johnson.
Ryan Micah Shane.
Amber Madison.
Kristen Ann Sorensen.
Drake Dak Nguyen.
Logan Riley Margot.
Reese Eugene Painter.
Natalie Ray Saer.
Alexandra de Fermin Cortez.
Kamau.
Jacqueline Hilder Lindstrom.
Lynn Mai Lin Quach.
Emily Jean Struck.
Elijah Devereaux Yee.
Jessica Ann Fagan.
Lindsay Brock.
Eric Arcos.
Cassandra Joy Hunt.
Alexia Haley Cioda.
Christian Domingo Galang.
Lillian Lee Nguyen.
Hong San Zhao.
Alicia Munachi Nkwanta.
Caleb Joshua Chernus. Reagan Luis Weber. Camilla Goana Woods. Thomas Trang. Logan Megan Elizabeth Frazier.
The following students have earned a Bachelor of Science in Kinesiology. Tabitha Ann Solomon.
Max Riley Bokenugan.
Megan Sue Barnhouse.
Simon Patrick Mayberry.
Jenna Elizabeth Cooley.
Jonathan Andrew Zolsol.
Maya Shannon Lovery.
Alana Marie Tronson.
Peyton Paulina Mackey Santos.
Madeline Marissa Johnson.
Chantel Charlotte Davenport.
Anna Elfrida Foster.
Tessa Isabel Bocock.
Rebecca Lee Stalker.
Hannah J. Taylor.
Jolianne Alexandra Gregorio Jose.
Devin Michael Keith Greenfield.
Maggie Jane Burnett.
Kaleo Sablan.
Braden L. Jeffrey Dick.
Eric Johan Painter.
Gabe Bruce Kabam.
Jordan London Elizabeth Houston.
Trey Dennis Gary.
Riley Faith Gonzalez.
Isabel Jolie Gutierrez.
Alenje Ongoko Sabado.
Lauren Christine Cox.
Jarrell Tristan Hernandez Ignaco.
Jenna May Vergara Tapia.
Hunter Tupuola Heritage.
Asia Leilani Castillo. Angelica Marie Ilangan.
The following students have earned a Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Liberty Marie Southworth.
Andrea Gwendolyn Deal.
Alyssa Brianna Price. Aw.
Madison Frost Parker.
Isabel Rose Kroll.
Riley Jane Getz.
Amanda Viola Espinosa.
Jessica R. Herklotz.
Brittany Morgan McGeehee.
Juan Cruz.
Jessica Rose Bizak.
Elizabeth Rose Sylvie.
Cecilia C. Hill.
Emma Elizabeth Dicken.
Denisa Victoria Gutierrez.
Rachel J. Kramer.
Kylie Liana Oliva.
Eden Elizabeth Radke.
Felix Tang.
Alexis Teets.
Cassandra Louise Fuwin Aber.
Alexis Frida Marie Aronson.
Tiffany Wong.
Emily Elizabeth Zink.
John Isaac Mejia.
Soka Cisco.
Sitli Cepeda Rincon.
Ramona Kathleen Scambalire Neiman.
Pablo Octavio Alvarado Rojas.
River Travis Rector.
Zenaida Sahari Zabalza.
Shaylin Alexandra Cesar.
Jordan Arlene Konesny.
Desmond Yamauchi.
Star Rodriguez.
Jake Thomas Olson.
Imani Marie Forrest.
Jamie G. Birdie.
Nicholas L. Crosby.
Rayonel Francis Nicole Galie Lau.
Cedric Jarrell Benson.
Alana Renee Griffiths.
Hui Ying Lin.
Kajol Yalor.
Bridget Julian Nalem.
Sha Lee.
Michelle Ann Beese.
Hanbio Lee.
Sarah Carmichael Hatcher.
Mark Paul Modena Gombio.
Kaya Christine Mon.
Kaylin Victoria Eichley.
Chantal Stacy Valeda.
Madeline P. Lucy.
Claire Harper Lamont Cranch.
Erin Renee Burns.
Lauren Kane.
Michael Anthony Yu.
Abigail Gloria Sidorko.
Diego Meza.
Chloe Isabella Knox.
Regan B. Gwynn.
Brent Michael Mercer.
Regan Marie Wheeler.
Scott Ryan Richardson.
Daisy Elena Sanchez Sanchez.
Lee Dang.
Miao Xing Pan.
Elena Michelle Loretz.
Makara J. Nizick.
Gabriela Olguin Wen.
Adriana Mirta Viveros.
Abigail Munoz.
Cameron Lynn Atkins.
Brittany Hansen.
Natalie Claire Hodges.
Aaliyah Yoon.
Madeline Eve Nelson.
Trine Dorotine Santos Manglona.
Allison Jane Burke.
Christy Renee Price.
Connie Johnstone Glasley.
Chun Wei Lin.
Obriana Meredith McCrone.
George Carroll Murray.
Rachel Ann Wright.
Sandra Sanchez Alonso.
Audrey Marie Peterson.
Marco Y. Martsenyak.
Lillian Lee Lorenz.
Are they holding first? Here comes. Yep, Tian Chen. The following students have just been hooded and have earned a Master of Arts in Education. Tian Tran.
Alexander Kolchiski.
Nicholas Bautista Celebrado.
Brianna Gail Lightbody.
Giselle Viridiana Morales.
Delaney Bruna Boyer.
Catherine Annika Enan.
Casey Hope McNiven.
Dennis Thomas.
John Concap.
Nelago Silvi Nunyango.
Andrew Kenneth Welch.
Colin David Reed.
Amanda Marie Singelsley.
Nicole Marion Query.
Juliana Kathleen Rendler.
Ryan Mantle.
Alexandra Shireen Palner.
Hayla Saliman Ignacio.
Damini LaRussa.
Ashley Cristal Carreño Millán.
Mari Naomi Foster.
Destiny Silva.
James Berger Secor.
Darlene Elizabeth Carter Razak.
Emily Michelle Gibbons. The next degree is the Master of Business Administration. Alexander Elias Rendon.
Chelsea Diane Borders.
Cooper Joseph Erickson.
Allison Noble Ragasa.
Carter Garrison Wagner.
Caitlin May Thompson.
Cole Marcel Chonigen.
Natalie Marie Robinson.
Benjamin Lipson.
Jessica A. King.
Melissa Marie Restivo.
Ashini Jagtiani.
Nurain Naim.
Taylor Moniz.
Trong Nguyen.
Erin Elaine McGrath.
Ali Sarid Duridi.
Danielle Blair Mackey.
NCA Rowe.
John Anthony Escalera.
James Alvarez. Harun Samar. Austin D. Byerman.
The following students have earned a Master of Science Marketing Analytics. Margot Emma Fresquez.
Irawani G. Muturi.
Jinky Akson.
I didn't even realize that was a Jinky in front of me. Oh my God.
The next degree.
Wait.
No, go ahead.
Celia Sandsback. Haley Janelle Sandin.
The next degree is the Master of Science in Nursing.
Nope.
Sabrina Leanne Petron.
And the following student has earned a Master's of Business Administration, Sandy Yin. Nursing. Okay. And the following students have earned their Doctor of Nursing Practice. Anastasia Marie Hummel. Trisana Gruel. Sylvia M. Sowang. Anna Homliak. Amber Snelson Kelly. Natalie Ray Robbins. Dominique Kenyanya Kea. Corey Matthew Simonson.
No middle.
Monica Mwangi. Danielle de la Peña. Barbara Jean Wright. Congratulations. Shauna Kate Bufar. Huani Liu. Charles Layton Hitz Taylor. Kelsey Shoemate. Sarah Elizabeth Ellen Reed.
We did it. Congratulations, graduates of the classes of 2021 and 2023. Family and friends, supporters and loved ones, as soon as the processional is complete, you may exit the way you entered. There is a gathering space in the exhibition hall where graduates, faculty, and family may meet up. I now ask President Belton to deliver closing comments.
Closing remarks. Ooh. Man, can you feel it? Good. You've earned it. Lutz, graduates, you have set your sights directly on the future, and you all, I am certain, will settle for nothing less than pursuing your dreams to the fullest and to serving the greater good. So, at this moment, we have a big collective ask of you. Celebrate. Celebrate what you have achieved today. Celebrate the friendships that you have made. Celebrate this milestone. Celebrate being a PLU alumni. But most importantly, celebrate the special people in your life for whom you are thankful. Your family and your friends who have provided praise, encouragement, love, and support, and who have believed in you and trusted us with your care for the last few years. PLU graduates, I ask you to rise as you are able and thank your family and friends. And now I ask everyone to please stand as you are able, and I welcome Pastor Rude to the stand for a closing prayer and benediction. Congratulations, Lutz.
Graduates, supporters, faculty, staff, loved ones, as we conclude this commencement ceremony, receive this prayer and blessing. May God bless you with wisdom to keep learning, to stay curious, to imagine possibilities, and to always ask those big enough questions. May God bless you with courage, rooted in bold humility, so that you may listen well, speak truth authentically, and care deeply. May God bless you with a spirit of service, so that you may find meaning and purpose in the interconnected web that is strengthened by each member and is transformed by the collective into a force of love. May God bless you with anger at hatred, injustice, and oppression, so that fueled by love, your life might embody wholeness and foster liberation. May God bless you with leadership, so that you may know that leading sometimes means following, being quiet while lifting up unheard voices, and sharing power for the good of the whole. May God bless you with fierce hope, so that even in despair and heartbreak, you may trust that the fire in your heart endures and know that the world still needs your spark. In and through all things, on this day and all of your days, may God fill you with renewing grace and radiant love. Amen.
Someone follow me.